The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 47. You get the Nasdaq up 2. S&P's up 6.5. Gold contract up $2.10, trading at $12.02. We get silver up 4 cents, $14.11 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 65 cents, trading $68.45 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note up 1 tick, 119.22. 30-year bond up 5, 143.16. Now, both of those did reject lower price this morning. Bottom line, we'll see whether we can build some cars, because after Friday, that downdraft is going to take quite a bit of cause to repair that damage. We came down big time. King Dollar. This is surprising, too. You know, bottom line, it hasn't been able to hold price, but King Dollar had a decent day on Friday. Gave it up. And we're giving it up with volume, too, by the way, folks. You're down 264 right now, 95.06. The euro's at 116.03 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.11 to 1 U.S. dollar. We're kicking into September 10th.
And it's football season, man. We were just chatting.
Yeah, and I fell asleep.
I bet a lot of people fell asleep.
When Aaron Rodgers came back into the game last night.
They all fell asleep because that game was all but over. We're talking about the Green Bay game last night, and quite a game, man. Aaron Rodgers hurt his knee in the first half, got carted off.
Right.
Came back in the second half. They were down 20-3 going into the fourth quarter, and the statistic is Green Bay, talk about a storied franchise in all sports.
Right.
111 times they've gone into the fourth quarter down 17 points or more, and they've never won. And on a hobbling knee, Aaron Rodgers brought him back through a 75-yard touchdown pass with 2 minutes left to win by a point. And
that's pretty cool.
Football season is back, man. Gotta love it.
Sounds like a Patriots game.
That's right. Patriots won too, so it's all
They did. Yeah, no doubt. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at some of the. Let's take a look at the NDX 100 first. So the NDX 100 out here this morning, you get Tesla up 4.2% or $11. ASLM is up 2.6%. You get JB Hunt up 2.4%. Taken away from it, JD.com is down 2.3%. You got Workday down 1.8%. Apple's down 1.6%. Apple's the culprit out here, folks, inside the NDX 100. Now,
that's a big number. Yeah,
it's a big number. What's sticking out like a sore thumb on Apple also is, well, yeah, you get right here, 208.
Okay, about August 2nd you're going back to. Yep.
You know, so they're coming out with their new phone. They're coming out with
September 12th, I believe, is their announcement.
Yeah,
right?
Wednesday.
So that is Wednesday, correct? Yeah.
They're coming out with watches. They're coming out with everything, and
So, hey, one of the things they really talk about, the new iPhone X, as in they're going to have even a bigger screen for that new iPhone 10 that they're talking about. And our man Al, he's right. The Bucks had a heck of a game too, man, putting up 48 points to beat the Saints, and they're 48-40.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they really had quite a game for themselves as well, on the heels of their backup quarterback, Fitzpatrick, because Jameis is suspended. So
2 more games, 3
I
games,
believe
3
so.
games suspension.
So lots of good action up there for sure.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. So Apple, you know, of course, and what happened on Friday, folks, is Apple sent out a memo on Friday that the tariffs would hit them.
Yeah, they almost listed like every product it seemed but the iPhone, right? In terms of like the watch,
if you want to Google it, they did
AirPods.
they did list what would hit them if Trump decides that he's going to put that tariff on it.
Yes.
So, bottom line, taxes are coming at you, folks, if you're an iPhone user.
And how about Tesla? Let's check it out, because up 4.5%, quite a number. I mean, they've been taking it on the chin, so keep everything in context. But nonetheless, I mean, you know, you're now, what, $20, $25 off the low that we had on Friday?
Yeah.
Which is like 10%. So, I mean, Tesla's turned into the volatility of a crypto, man.
Oh, my God.
Seriously, right?
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And if we go to crypto, and folks, if you haven't test-driven yet the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Beginning of the week.
Talk about volatility.
Volatility. We're at the bottom of this range.
Yeah.
And so as you come over to our website at TFNN, you'll see the banner on the top of the side, Nadex banner. Hit the banner. bring up the platform. They'll allow you to trade with paper money, get used to these defined option contracts. They have weeklies as well as monthlies inside the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing, actually, how much Bitcoin has been in the news at these lows.
Yes. And what?
And did you hear? Listen to this.
Go for it.
This is like sick, folks. Okay, these banks are sick. These, I'm telling you, banks have it made. So Citigroup,
okay,
right, has decided they're going to make a derivative off Bitcoin.
Okay.
And the news this morning is that now, if you want something safe, that's what you're going to want to trade. This is on Bloomberg, right? So, and specifically, folks, a derivative is just air, okay? So here, let's pull this up, because I got to see exactly what they're doing here. This is like, as soon as I heard this, I says, leave it to the banks. They want derivatives off everything, because what happens with a derivative, folks, is that they own the market. There's nothing behind it except the full force of Citigroup. What a great thing to do.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? So let's see what they're saying here. So here we go. Okay, Citigroup is developing a new mechanism for trading cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin that would put it at the forefront of Wall Street's effort to let clients bet on largely unregulated markets. Of course, you're going to let their clients bet. Let's see. The bank plans to act as an agent issuing so-called digital asset receipts, or DARs, to enable trading by proxy without direct ownership of the underlying coin, said the person, who asked not to be identified because the information isn't public. The structure is designed to fall within existing regulatory regimes, giving investors a relatively safe method of trading in crypto. It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah. So the DARs would function similarly to the American depository receipts, ADRs, which are sometimes used to trade baskets of non-U.S. stocks, according to the person. Yeah, so U.S. shareholders, sometimes you can't own them, right? And that's how they get ADRs, where you're purchasing overseas companies. Is that similar?
Yeah, but now watch this. So whoever wrote this, right, the DAR is definitely not similar to American depository receipts, because what happens with American depository receipts, you actually have to own the underlying, even though it's an ADR. Okay. Which, you know, we'll find out whether are they going to. I doubt they're going to own the underlying, right, when they're trading them. They're going to put their full faith up that they will pay. You know what I'm saying? That's how normally a derivative works.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they have. Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Banks have struggled to offer.
Yeah. I think it's more general. I was trying to read it myself. I know for more. It's just kind of they do give a little background generalization in there.
Bottom line is that just think about this. The thing that's amazing, folks, is that when you're in this business a while, you realize that they cover it. That you get investments and all that. But bottom line is that you're trading. But that's That's all it is. And
trading some high volatility.
High volatility. They want the spread.
Yeah.
They know they can get the spread on this thing.
Yes.
Pretty wild though, man. I'll tell you. And then, when you go back, so inside the gold market. So picture this: how a derivative inside the gold market started, folks. Picture we're going to go back to the 1930s, right? We all actually have gold now,
yes,
right? And then what ended up happening? Someone kind of figured out at one of the banks that they're storing the gold. Well, why don't I give you a receipt on that? I'm going to give you a receipt on that. So then you start trading the receipts.
Sure.
And the bottom line is that that's how the market develops for derivatives.
Sure.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 42, Nasdaq's down 7, S&Ps are up 5. Coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 53. Nasdaq is down 6. S&Ps are up 5.5. Let's go to our man Paul in Henderson, Nevada. What's going on, brother?
Hey, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Doing great, man. So,
Morning, Paul.
Were you up all weekend long
Morning.
trading cryptos?
You know what? Man, I've been just watching and waiting. And
That's good. That's
you guys
good.
were-
That's good to hear. You and your girlfriend get that
And-
health business going. Forget cryptos until there's a total washout.
Patience is key in a lot of things in life, totally.
And you know what? Tom? Who needs cryptos when we got cannabis stocks? I mean, geez.
Oh, my God.
Geez,
That's so true. That's crazy,
I
man.
just fired off a trade in Tilray. I just jumped in here at 84, and we'll see what happens. But, Tom, I wanted to talk to you about Ethereum. We have been talking for several months about that 90% possible correction from the high.
Yes.
And I was hoping if Tommy perhaps could pull up Ethereum on the weekly on the Crypto Watch.
Yep.
We got it
We
up,
have it
perfect,
right in
and we
front
got
of
it on
us.
a weekly. How about it, man?
Okay, perfect. So, Tom, I'm kind of eyeballing this 120 level. We had been talking about it several times on the show. I had been pretty bearish on Ethereum for a while.
Yep.
We have that high volume. If you go up the GDAX volumes here,
Yeah.
we have that high volume high right there at that level. And I'm kind of just trying to get my mind wrapped around how you would interpret this chart.
Yeah, no, listen, we're bringing the chart back for I mean, this is pretty amazing. So, did Ethereum actually hit 800, Paul? Yeah, it looks like 841.
That's
okay,
only back in May, yeah.
And where we're going with this, folks, is that we had brought this up when this thing was basically going to the moon and then start pulling back. What we done is we brought up the NDX 100 in 2000 when that the crash came inside the NDX 100 stocks. And it's hard to comprehend, though, that some of these large stocks did pull back, folks, 80% off the highs, 90% off those highs. It's like, you got to be kidding me, man.
And what time frame, Paul, are you looking at? Where is that $120 big volume? Is that in December?
Let's see here. Looks like July. This is going back over a year, so July of 2017, I believe. That's where that bar is at.
Okay.
You see it? I'm not looking at Tiger TV right now. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm trying to watch this.
There it is.
we got
We
it.
got you.
We got it.
We got you. Perfect.
We got it. Yeah. So is that high 120?
Is that there as well? Yeah, that's a big one.
Where,
So
am,
yeah,
I,
July.
where am I looking at the prices? On
Right,
this?
right above here.
Okay, good.
So, on a weekly, Paul, is that showing a low of 130.26? Would that be in July of 2017?
at right there.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'm seeing volume there of
Okay.
a big spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then the high
Yeah.
of that is 249. Yeah, I'd wait. What happens is this: you're into that bar already by $50, and you get into a bar by $50. Your probability is pretty good. You're going to go to the bottom of the bar. Yeah. So yeah, I'd sit there and wait, man.
I mean, quite a pullback. So we were looking at 800, right? But man, we pulled this back. We're up at 1400. This is
Yes,
we're up at 1400
so
at the
if you do
beginning of the
math on
year.
that, I mean, we're approaching the 90%
Holy cow!
relatively
Yeah.
soon. I mean, we got some time to go, but
There's some.
once it broke 200, under 200 on Friday, I said, man,
Yeah.
there's some serious destruction going on here. In a major
And we
way.
were just Googling it, Paul, Ethereum during the break because we knew you were coming up, and every article was talking about that, you know, the under 200 level and just how dramatic it was.
That's amazing, man. I mean,
It is.
You know,
To juxtapose things, there's your chart of Tilray for the cannabis stocks, man. Quite a reversal
Oh,
in
yeah.
fortune, seriously.
Yeah.
And you know, to keep things in mind is you're trading real stocks. You're trading real stocks with hundreds of millions of dollars coming in the line versus just being aware. And I know you know this, Paul, but that you know everything's arbitrary in the crypto world. You're at 1,400 1 month, and 9 months later you're at 200, and really. Not much has changed in terms of the dynamics. You know, a lot of people have been selling it, but people are still buying Ethereum. It's still out there, so it's pretty remarkable. 90% haircut.
I'll tell you, man, it's pretty intense. We gotta,
It's very intense.
What we got to do is when Jason's on, even tomorrow morning, I got to give him a call. We got to have him start hunting how many searches are on Ethereum too.
Oh, I'm sure he's got it. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, if you heard that program this morning, it was pretty cool listening to the searches on
Facebook? I was listening
yeah,
too. It was
totally,
cool.
man. You know what I mean? That's
The delete Facebook
Yeah.
search
Yeah.
is up 10%, and as
Right.
Jason put it, that's a mammoth number when you're talking about how many people are on Facebook to spike 10%.
Crazy.
And they probably will
Yeah.
see that data come in. We'll see
Yeah.
what this is, yeah.
I just hang
Well,
tight, Paul. That's the bottom
No,
line.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
I would just hang tight. I mean, it looks like it wants to get there, you know, because it's way too far into the bar. It's $54 into that bar, man. You know, so
And if we get outside of that bar, man, Ethereum, whew, $70 where I bought my first one. I think we're going below 100 if we get outside of that bar. And you have some serious competition. I mean, even though EOS is well off the high, EOS right now is processing the most transactions with the fastest speed of
Really?
any blockchain.
okay.
So when you compare it for a $5 coin, you know, to something that is in the exact direct competitor versus, you know, the $200 coin-ish for Ethereum,
Yep.
you know, so EOS is
No,
taking
that's
some of that
important.
business as well.
And then let's bring up so the Winklevoss twins are out here doing something this morning too. Let's see what they're doing. So they're launching. Okay, two financial technology companies won New York State approval to issue cryptocurrencies pegged to the dollar, creating more regulated and transparent competitors to Tether and so-called other stable coins. So Gemini Trust, which is Winklevoss, received approval from New York Department of Financial Services to launch Gemini Dollar, according to a statement Monday.
Yep, Paxos Trust, a blockchain
Yeah.
company that caters to financial institutions, got permission from the same regulator to issue the Paxos standard. So the two new coins are going to compete with Tether, and we've talked about Tether. That's the one where they're supposed to be dollar for dollar, but they really are battling to figure out whether there's
anything behind it.
reserves behind it. Yeah. So they'll compete with Tether, DAI, and other stable coins, that should almost be in quotes, right? Stable coins, designed to track the value of the traditional currency they're linked to. Tether has grown to become one of the biggest cryptos, but it's shrouded in concern it's not actually backed by dollars as its creators claimed.
Can you
So let me ask you this real quick. These guys are basically printing money in a way. right? Because
That's
they
right.
come out with their coin. It's backed by nothing. They said, here, I have 1 billion coins. They're
That's
valued
right.
at $1.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That's right.
Pretty sweet deal to be Winklevoss twin.
Totally, man. Hey, let me ask you, can you short tether? Can we just put that back up a sec? Because
Not that I know of.
I see. Okay. Yeah, you probably won't get the money anyway. This is going to be a problem for Tether, man, because they're going to be regulated, and it says in this article that Tether refuses to be audited. It's like, why would you trade something that refuses to be audited?
And we'll see how it goes out. So the Paxos CEO, Chad Casarella, said that the U.S. dollars backing Paxos Standard will be held in several FDIC-insured banks based in the U.S., and their stablecoin would be reviewed by a large auditing firm. He declined some specifics, but I guess that they saw an opening on the Tether avenue to say, hey, why don't we really swoop in and do what Tether says they're doing and see what we can do?
Because they know it's a good business.
Oh, there's demand, right, for sure.
Stay right there, Paul. We're coming right back.
All right. Sounds good.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 43, NASDAQ is down 12, S&Ps are up 6.5. So, Paul, inside the cryptocurrency community, right?
Yes.
What's happening on the chat boards and all of that at these prices?
Well, the people that are hodling, they're going down. They're not getting out. I mean, unless they need the bread to, pay for something immediate.
Right.
other than that, if the ship goes down, they're going down with it.
That's your definition of hold on for dear life, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the way that's shaken out there. But a lot of people are expecting that we will get this. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of people. There's a few people that I follow and kind of how I've built this little theory about the 90% correction, similar to the NASDAQ,
Okay.
that are kind of watching this and saying, hey, man, we got to get these other altcoins to get out that are not worth anything, that don't have any type of value.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. Clear the way out and kind of see what's going on for the future run up in the coins, which I think we will get again. I just, who knows how long it will take.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. The thing that's so amazing about it is there are so many coins, right? So it's like the competition is pretty intense. And then what you have is just like these two firms this morning that came across with this to me would seem that it has more stability and a better foundation. You know what I mean? That you're going to have an auditor, you're going to have money in the U.S. banks. That's like, okay, is that going to compete with other cryptocurrencies? Now, what wouldn't happen is that I expect that it's like, okay, this is a worldwide deal, and if you're overseas, there's still plenty of people overseas that want to get money out of those countries, that they wouldn't go with that, because then all of a sudden you know where the money is too, right? So there's so many moving pieces, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
We had talked about Shapeshift a while back, and you had brought it up the other day on the air, and I know people in the community were a little concerned because now Shapeshift is requiring a lot more personal information.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be so easy to just turn your coins into some other coin and really be much more anonymous than just regular Bitcoin or Ethereum.
I saw a great episode of Vice News, too, and Paul, I'm not sure if you saw this, and what they talked about was, and it had to do with one of the Russia inquiries that came out and how they got the actual people that they thought were involved. And I'm being very general because I forget some specifics, but they had a crypto guy that went on there, and what he went on is that you kind of think you're being anonymous. But what tends to happen is, let's say you go buy a certain amount of Bitcoin.
Right.
You buy like $200 worth of Bitcoin.
Right.
Well, maybe that factors into 0.069432574 Bitcoin. Well, guess what? That's now part of the log that's the crypto chain blockchain.
Right.
Well, guess what? There's not many transactions for 0.069432274 Bitcoin. Well, you can track that Bitcoin, and then you can see those Bitcoin came from this account, and you can actually track, and then you can say, oh, wait, that account has 147 transactions. Well, when somebody has a lot of transactions, oh, that's probably a Coinbase account. Then what you do is you say, oh, it's a Coinbase account. And then the feds can go after to Coinbase and get your name and your information. And so they were just going through how if you really have a lot of information, because they're such exact and because it is on the blockchain, that sometimes you're going to get tracked down. Just something idea, very general, but it was on Vice News, and I really, in my head, would say, whoa. And that's how they said they got some of these concrete names, that you track it over and over and over. And guess what? At some point, your name shows up like somewhere back down the line.
Yeah. I can see that. You know.
So really, if you're trying to do criminal activities, the blockchain is not really where you want to do it, because everything is recorded hundreds, if not thousands of times, and it has to be verified by all the other nodes. So one transaction goes through, it has to be verified before the transaction will get through, and that is recorded all over the place, to verify that transaction. So,
I wasn't even looking at. I'm with you for sure. I wasn't even looking at it really as like a criminal in the context of drugs and guns.
Anonymous. I know
that there's plenty of countries that are in trouble that people just want to get their money out quick.
Right.
If you go over the border, you're not going to get it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, okay, how why do you even need crypto if you're not going to basically take the place of some Swiss banks? Swiss banks are done, so it's like, okay, something else is going to come up. We're like human beings, so one mousetrap is gone, another mousetrap is coming up. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
I watched not to bring it back, Netflix, the season Ozark I've been telling you about. I don't know if you've seen that show, Ozark.
That's a good show.
It's about money laundering, and part of what they start off with is that they say 2 to 5% of the GDP in the world is laundered every year, as in the money that exists
That's
in
a
black.
lot of
It's
money.
a lot of money.
Wow.
And you know that literally those GDP numbers, because guess what? That cash comes from wherever it comes from.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have to make it real, and so that
Right.
those numbers get calculated in GDP. So
Right.
literally 2 to 5% of the actual reported GDP is laundered money coming into the real system from like some type of nefarious business
Hey,
enterprise.
look at Miami in the 80s and 90s, man.
Right.
It built Miami.
Let alone, right.
All those, if you've
Yeah.
never seen all those sky rises down in Miami, folks, let me tell you, it built a lot of them.
Totally.
Oh, my God, unreal. Okay,
Well,
brother.
the ride continues, so we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. But it's great talking to you, gentlemen.
You also.
You as well, Paul.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
You too. Bye-bye.
So, Nasdaq bottom line is having a hard time holding price. And let's go back over there
One more
just
time.
to
Hold on.
see.
There we go. Go for
Yeah, and it's Apple's still the culprit out here. So, yeah, so you're down 440. You got volume on the way too. It's like, yeah, we did 37 million Friday. Already did 14 million.
Yeah.
So let's see. Well, it already broke this. You know, if you can't hold that 217, like 217, I mean, you had a little volume there.
Yeah.
If you can't hold 217, this could get a little nasty out here.
How about CBS? You see Les Moonves
yeah,
stepping
right.
down on the heels of that sexual allegations,
Yeah.
sexual assault allegations, and so I believe that investigation's still going on. Part of that package, I believe, there's something like I heard $20 million of his pay package is going to be donated to the Me Too movement in some capacity, and
Right.
then I believe that more of it is going to hinge on what comes of that investigation that is still up. But either way, not that it escalated quickly, but it went from the investigation to he's out, and the investigation isn't even concluded yet.
And Sherry Redstone won the battle.
Yeah, she had already almost won, right?
Yeah,
As in,
yeah.
it seemed like in those court battles, and as she should have, as in the battle was saying that she owned all the shares, and the board was just going to say the shareholders couldn't do anything, and in terms of capitalism, I'm not sure that's how we want things to work.
Yeah, well, so check this out, folks. So the Redstones are from Newton, Massachusetts. I actually talked with Sumner Redstone when I was like 33. He called my office once when we were selling these tickets. And the thing I thought was so intriguing, watch this, because I did a lot of business. I never did business with him because he didn't want the tickets, but I did business with Hasbro a lot. And the person that got put in this position, and into CBS,
Okay.
right, is one of the folks from Hasbro.
Okay, the
So-
new CEOs.
Yeah,
retiring.
so it's a tight deal. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
They all, isn't it intriguing?
Okay, yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 46. Nasdaq is up 11. S&P's up 8.5. Let's go to Mr. Jason Path, as we do each and every Monday at 40 past the hour. Don't forget, folks, Jason kicks us off every trading day right here, 8:30 in the morning. Morning market kickoff. Easiest way to get us all day, folks. Just go to YouTube, put TFNN in, hit the subscribe button. Off to the races in a big way. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. How are you?
I just told Tommy. So
I was gonna say it. Morning, Jason. Yeah.
After listening.
What are you doing?
After listening to your show this morning, right? So I haven't been on Facebook for a good year and a half or something, right?
Right.
You know, but I never deleted it.
Right.
So I'm deleting it as soon as I get off the air today. those numbers you gave out this morning are huge, man.
And I said, in all honesty, if you're not using it, you should delete it because your information is all over the place. Like, if you're not using it, why would you have that out there? In fairness, but yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, no, my wife deleted it. I go on Facebook, but I was thinking this morning, it's like I go on there to share content because, I put out articles in different venues and stuff.
Right.
And it's like going to a really bad trade show at this point. The only other people out there are other people trying to syndicate their articles and share their content. It's like a trade show where it's just a bunch of sales.
It's a great way to sum it up because I said to you in the same way, we're talking, and we're on the heels of you talking about the search items of people searching delete Facebook. And then I said, how about that article that you were talking about as well of the people 18 to 29? 44% of people said to delete it, and it's like it can't just be all political ranting, companies promoting their news, and it used to be nothing like that, and I feel the same way, Jason, that is exactly what it feels like most of the time.
It's the back page of the penny wise classified ad thing that used to get in Kroger or something. It's just all this noise, and it's gonna be challenging. I can't wait for the next release because to the point on the search data, I mean those are going to be massive numbers off monthly active users if that trend bears out.
I agree.
150 seemed like it was really low 4 to 6 weeks ago. That level will fall, no doubt, and I don't know, man.
And even below that age group, right? So the statistics that came out with that article were like really 18 to 29 was the big one, the age group.
Right.
And you're saying, below that, I don't imagine anything in terms of 16, 15-year-olds using Facebook. It's all about whether it's Snapchat, whether it's YouTube, just watching.
Exactly.
I don't imagine they're hip to the Facebook scene right now at all, and that's a big problem.
Yeah.
That's right. So they own Instagram, right? But the challenge with Instagram is it doesn't monetize as well as Facebook did initially, right? It's you can't use text and some pictures and those things. So it'll be really interesting.
You can't use text on Instagram at all? Is that how?
Well, you can't post a link that is clickable,
Tags.
right? It has
I
to be
see.
an image.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really hard to advertise on Instagram. Now, I'm not saying some folks don't do it. You know, if you're a fashion brand, it's a nice branding venue.
Yeah.
But direct response is where Google and Facebook have printed money, and you really can't do direct response. You can, folks will write in and say, well, it's technically possible. It's just there's too much friction to really monetize at scale through Instagram advertising, but they'll still get engagement there, but how that falls through the bottom line is amazing.
And I agree, because I say to some people, I'm on Instagram and I do enjoy it. You know, I say, guess why I enjoy it? Because it's just pictures. Don't feed me your,
So you tell a story with pictures.
Yeah, right? And everyone can enjoy some good pictures of whether it's your family and friends, whether it's sunsets, whether it's, the beautiful Bayshore in Tampa. But I agree exactly how do you monetize that? Because it's not like Facebook in any capacity. Yeah.
Right, yeah. It'll be interesting, but they're in trouble, man.
Pretty wild. You gotta love it. And if we go from there to Tesla, you get a little bounce out here. That's about it, though.
Yeah, I don't see much happening there. I mean, they should be quiet this week. I'm sure they're in some war room trying to concoct some type of release to get some support under the stock. But I mean.
Well, Elon's not. He's got his own social schedule to take care of. But there is probably a boardroom somewhere with people high up on the chain meeting with a strategy session.
Yeah, I mean that was breathtaking. For the guy that sleeps on the factory floor, right? Is But yeah, man. What do you say? I mean, what do you say?
The picture. Hey, talk about pictures, right? Pictures speak 1,000 words. He's got his own picture for his Instagram feed that'll never be down.
He's got the ultimate picture.
Yeah.
A big joint in his mouth with looking at it.
So what else, Jason? We have oil, of course, Wednesday, natural gas. Where would you like to jump to next? What are you looking at this week?
Well, up a little bit this morning. We got OPEC meeting tomorrow, talking about production cuts. It's always a wild card. Production expansion. 1 million barrels they're trying to add. So it'll be interesting to see the headlines that comes out of that. Always hard to handicap OPEC. Obviously, the Wednesday inventory will be key. We're heading into that seasonal time period where refineries turn over. The throughput to refineries will be less. Could see a build. Certainly, we're on watch for a build this week. That could bring prices down to, I thought 66.50 by the end of the week. Gas just can't get any help from the weather. It's freezing where I am.
Is it?
And yeah, I mean, it's cold in the middle of the country. You had the remnants of Gordon come straight up the center of the country. It's cold. It just doesn't feel like there's a lot of summer left. And with record production, it's just a race. Can production catch up before it gets really cold?
Yeah.
Or will these deficits in supply? I still think there's a 60% chance we get to 450 this winter. So I like gas long through the winter. I'm just waiting. It's kind of a slowly falling knife. I'm just waiting for a good bottom and some type of change in the outlook. So we'll watch that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this hurricane. This is quite a hurricane.
Yeah. Turn into a Category 4.
It won't hit the Gulf, but North Carolina. That's a problem, man. I mean, they're saying this morning that they've never had a storm with this type of wind coming in like 100 years. At this velocity, that close to the coast.
It's a big one, and there's your picture. I mean, and they said it's actually going to accelerate in how fast it moves towards the coast, as in you're not going to have the time to prepare, where normally, you can watch it really tick towards the coast, and within Wednesday, they're talking about it's going to see landfall, and by Thursday, right in, within land. Yeah.
Yeah. The hurricanes this time of year haven't been good the last couple of years on the Atlantic coast, so it could be challenging.
What's remarkable is that I had a Snapchat reminder. People are familiar with Facebook memories, so you get Snapchat reminders yesterday. And what do you guys think it was reminding me of?
Irma,
that's right. It was yesterday. It was me.
Was it yesterday?
Was stacking up my house, getting ready to
come
over your house, and I was like, man, what a year, so quick. But exactly speaks to. I mean, this is hurricane season, and we got a good month at least left. Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't had a work this year, which is pretty good.
I was pretty thankful last night when I said, man, quite a episode we were going through last year at the same time, and we're fortunate to be not dealing with it right now.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, cryptos, what do you think?
It's getting tough.
Yeah.
You know, Bitcoin, you know, we've got this volume drains, and then you get these really sharp moves. It's challenging. I heard you talking about Ethereum with Paul.
Yeah.
That's just a remarkable scenario.
Isn't it crazy? Oh my
it's
God.
insane. You know, I was fairly constructive on the Ethereum going back a year.
Yes.
They had wide adoption, a huge market cap. A year ago, the conversation was, when does Ethereum overtake Bitcoin?
Yeah.
You know, and Ethereum's getting overtaken by folks like EOS and Dash now. So how much lower that thing can go is anyone's guess.
Talk about volatility, man.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Folks, you want to kick off your day, kick off your week? 8:30 in the morning. He does an amazing show. Great show this morning, by the way, man.
Hey, thanks,
I'm telling you, man, you went through everything. Cooking,
We're
brother.
gonna delete that Facebook
Right,
account.
Yeah, it's going.
There we go, man.
Thanks, Jason.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools, as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow's up 41, Nasdaq's up 15, S&P's up 7.5. And we're going to be kicking into
some new territory in TFNN,
new
right?
territory, yep.
So we got the TFNN.com website up there, and everyone better take a good look at it, man, because this might be the last week that we got it up there. We got some exciting news come next week, starting next Monday, I believe September 17th. We're going to have a new, revamped, improved, better, across-the-board TFNN website. Should be a seamless integration for subscribers out there and so forth, and that'll be kicking off on Monday. So it's exciting stuff. Should be easier for mobile, should be easier for account integration just for newsletter access, subscriptions across the board. So we're excited. We're going to be fine-tuning the details for the new site in the background this week. We'll get it kicking, and then next weekend we'll turn those keys, get it going.
Yeah.
And Monday morning we'll be rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we'll have to take a picture of this because this has been out here for a long time.
And it's an awesome site, man. It is. In terms of, you know, we get a lot of positive feedback on it, but it's been around for a while, and it's time to catch up with the internet and technology.
And mobile.
That's right.
All of the above. It's so easy, folks. The new site, it's insane.
Yeah, especially mobile, on your app, across the board. It should be a great deal. So
and as Tommy said, the subscriptions and the accountability and where you're at is amazing.
Yeah, you can kind of
the back end is
managing
huge.
your subscriptions, you know, your account status across the board. So it should be exciting. And I believe Jason's going to have some products out there as well with the new website.
That's right. And if you want to test drive his newsletter, folks, go to thedutchbook.com.
That's right. You can get that. He just put out a new one
this morning. Last night, actually. Last 9 o'clock last night. Yeah.
And we're going to be working with him. Get that kicked off as well.
Stay right there, folks. We get Fast Market coming up next. Then I'm going to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.